Bloomberg Philanthropies is recognizing our use of data and evidence to improve residents' lives. In fact, we are now the latest of 10 cities to achieve Bloomberg Philanthropies What Works Cities certification. The certification is the national standard of excellence in data-driven city governance. It evaluates how well cities are managed by measuring the extent to which city leaders incorporate data and evidence in their decision-making. This includes whether we are using data to set goals and track progress, allocate funding, evaluate the effectiveness of programs, and achieve desired outcomes from contracts with outside vendors. The program also measures whether we are publicly and transparently communicating about our use of data and evidence. More information about the program can be found at whatworkcities.bloomberg.org/certification. A much-needed safety improvement project is moving forward for Holloway Street. Our Transportation Department and the State Department of Transportation jointly identified a safety concern associated with left-turn crashes on Holloway Street, which is North Carolina Highway 98 at Lynn Road. To address this crash pattern, NCDOT proposed building eastbound and westbound left turn lanes on Holloway Street at the intersection. The improvements are likely to qualify for approximately $1 million in NCDOT safety funding, but the estimated cost is approximately $1.5 million. To allow the project to be funded, we will be contributing $500,000 in previously collected street impact fees toward the overall cost. The project is likely to be fully funded in early 2022, and the design and construction are expected to take another 2 years after that. For more information on transportation projects in Durham, visit durhamnc.gov/1002 or follow @MoveSafeDurham on Twitter. We're continuing our commitment to protecting Durham's water supply by funding 2 new projects. Both meet the criteria laid out in our watershed protection plan. For the first project, the Tar River Land Conservancy requested $44,000 for the purchase of a conservation easement on the Bombic Nouse farm property. The 102-acre property includes agricultural and forestry land located on the Flat River. The project will buffer approximately 300 linear feet of the Flat River and an additional 100 feet of unnamed stream. The second project will allow the Triangle Land Conservancy to buy a 50-acre farm at 1217 Terry Road. It will result in the buffering of approximately 1,485 linear feet of the South Fork of the Little River above the Little River Reservoir. The city will pay $171,000 toward that project. These buffers help physically protect Durham's drinking water from potential water pollutants. You can contact the Water Management Department at durhamnc.gov to find out more about the Watershed Protection Plan. Also, be sure to follow them on social media. If you drink the tap water here in Durham, you won't be surprised to learn that we've been ranked as having the best tasting tap water in the state yet again. We were honored at the recent annual conference of the North Carolina American Water Works Association Water Environment Association for having the best tasting water for 2021. The city's winning entry was provided by the Williams Water Treatment Plant. This marks the 3rd consecutive time and the 5th overall that Durham's tap water has been named the best tasting in the state since the competition began in 1985. Second place in this year's competition went to Raleigh Water, with the town of Cary winning 3rd place. Triangle region water providers have consistently placed in the top 3 over the last several years. If you want to find out more about water quality in Durham, be sure and check out our latest water quality report at durhamnc.gov/946. Be sure to also follow our water management team on social media. If you're a young person who's passionate about the arts in Durham, we want to hear from you. The Durham Cultural Advisory Board needs a student member to fill a vacancy for a term that will end on December 31st, 2022. The board serves as a key advocate for arts and cultural development and advises the City Council, City Manager, the County Commissioners, and the County Manager on the implementation of the arts and cultural policy and funding in Durham. The board is made up of 18 members, with 3 of those being student members. Student members commit to a minimum of 60 hours per year during their service. This includes board meetings that are held on the 3rd Wednesday of each month from 3 to 4:30 p.m. The deadline for applications is Monday, January 31st at 11:59 p.m. For more information, visit durhamnc.gov/452.